Hello, wildlife field biology students. We're going to do an activity called geocaching, and it's gotten very popular. And there's a web application that you can uh, join and do geocaching all over the United States, and I think it's international as well. Um, I'm not asking you to buy an app or even to download the free app. I'm just showing you the very organized geocaching, and then we're going to do our own Faribault High School geocaching, where I hide some geocaches for you, and then you'll go look for them. And if there's time, we're going to have you create your own geocaches and have the other students go look for those. So let's just watch this introductory, and then we will give you some background on geocaching. All right. So what I'm going to ask you to do is fill out this study guide, and I've used this for a couple of years now, and it seems to be pretty good. If you go to this website here, you'll find that it says, um, oop, we got to get back here. It'll say um, the game, and then just go through these questions. And as you go through those questions, you'll be able to answer um, what I'm asking you. Summarize the game of geocaching, summarize the rules, location, and the different cache types. And then it says down below here, read finding geocache questions and answers, summarize finding geocaches. So again, I want you to go back to the page here that we started on with our young lady that went on the geocaching trip, and you just say finding geocaches. So what do they look like? And it'll give you a little bit of information. It'll tell you how it looks on the computer program. Is it usually what's usually in a cache? It'll tell you about that. So just kind of go through the question and answer period there. And I found a nice article called The Seekers. It's in the Minnesota DNR Volunteer Magazine, and I've linked it right here. Easy read. Just write down 5 things you think are interesting to you in the article. Is it something about geocaching that you didn't know? Is it something about a place where you could geocache? Maybe it's a neat idea that you have after reading the article. Then the Minnesota DNR has more information on geocaching, in the area, and I want you to use this link and just tell me 3 new things you learned about geocaching that you'd like to try. So there's geocaching in state parks. There's an opportunity to collect these little cards at state parks as you geocache. You can possibly make a geocache of your own. Then finally, we've got this vocabulary. What you've heard us talk about, or you heard me talk about caches, GPSs, login books, SLs, coordinates, muggled, swag, and so on. What do they mean? And if we go back to our geocache website, they've got a glossary in there. I put the link here just because it was a little bit hard to find that glossary on their website, but there it is. So have fun with this. Again,